Hi folks, Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi. We sell all kinds of trucks, folks. Every once in a while we get lucky enough to find a couple of Duramax diesels, and believe me, they are hard to find. For every 20 Ford diesel trucks you find, you'll find one Duramax. I don't know why. They cost so much to begin with, I guess, and people kind of pass them on, or they get traded into the dealership and they retail them. But every once in a while we find a super nice dealer trade-in like this we're going to list today, and we're real happy to list it because whoever buys this is going to be real happy. It's a 2004 2500 HD Chevrolet 4x4. Now in 04 they didn't make a Z71, but this one's got all the Z71 stuff, heavy duty shocks, skid plates and all that. Four-wheel drive. Here it sets, it's only got 220,000 miles, I think 230. Just a nice truck, matching set of tires. Got a turnover ball in it. Obviously they didn't use it much. We're going to show you it's got a really nice toolbox on the back. Those toolboxes, you know, you kind of take them for granted till you go buy you one that cost you several $100s. But this is a great truck. You can look at it here. It's not binged up, not pinged up. Just a good truck, good solid truck. Jeremy just drove it over here, works with us. He said it rides and drives like a new one. Dan's gonna do you a test drive, 2500 HD. You can look in here, the leather is wonderful in it. Windows, door locks, tilt and cruise. The headliner is absolutely beautiful.
We didn't have to insert these seats. I mean, they were just this clean.
Just a nice truck. You don't find one like this. Man, to find a 2004 like this, folks, is really unusual and hard to do. Heated seats and all that.
Got memory seats, got the tow mirrors with the turn signals built into them, and they're heated. Dash is in good shape, not cracked, not peeling. Got a nice aftermarket Kenwood stereo, dual zone, auto climate. Headliner's perfect. Got the little whatever up there.
It's not been some kid's mud rider, folks. You can see in here there's no mud, none of that. Tire seat works. Nice truck. I don't think it's had any paint work. I've not seen any. It's an LT, of course.
Got your cup holders, your flip down armrests, seats flip up. And trust me, my guys do not clean under these seats because I didn't remind them to, so you can see it really is just this clean.
I'm not going to say, I'll bet you this is one of our trucks, son. Look here. It's not been, no paint, none of that, no paint work. These toolboxes, I say, you take them for granted until you have to go buy you one. Look back here. Spray-in bed liner. It doesn't look like anything's ever been in the bed.
Bed's not dented or beat up.
They didn't use the hitch any, I can tell you that, because it's toolbox.
Got the tray.
Here it's a local Southern truck, of course. Matching set of tires, and they're a good set of tires. Your spares underneath it.
Surprisingly.
Before got all, of course, the Z71 equipment, so I said. Tailgate's perfect.
Got a receiver hitch.
Banged into anything. Look how nice that bed is.
Pretty amazing.
04 is pretty amazing. I knew
pretty amazing.
Say.
Got these mud flaps. They've been protecting the body, doing their job.
You get this kind of repartee with your son, folks, when you didn't beat his ass enough when he was young. It's not repartee either. It's repartee.
Well, if you spell it pronounce it as a spell, maybe.
You look in here. No rust, none of that. LT. The other side.
I enjoy our repartee.
Yeah. Repartee. I think you may be.
The has a little accent on it.
Do it either way. No, it's never been. Do you say? Oh, I can't say. Here's one little. I mean,
I wouldn't even pick that nit.
Somebody will pick it up. Somebody will say. You said.
Here's all the manuals while Dad turns his phone off. OnStar manuals, diesel manuals. There's all your. I'll have a picture of the option sticker in the listing, but suffice to say, got all the good stuff.
You see the leather. Did you pick this format up? Bose sound system.
Well, somebody has
Someone special ordered this truck, folks, that had a little bit of sense, and they ordered it right. They didn't order carpet in it. They ordered them a nice four-wheel drive truck with a mat in it, which makes all the sense in the world.
You can just wipe it out. Don't have to worry about stains.
Look at the paint, how pretty it is. Now here's a little scratch right here that's not going to show up.
I think that'll buff out if I knew anybody.
If you look under here.
I'm scared.
Once again, it's absolutely perfect. Now, we're not going to put a windshield in this truck, folks, because just driving it around back and forth doing this, we'd get another peck in it here in Jackson, Mississippi. There's one little peck in the windshield right here. Not going anywhere, not happening anything, but it is there. You look around on the internet, go to your local dealer, shop all around, and if you can find a nicer 2004 Duramax diesel than this, give us a call and we'll buy it, or you buy it right on the spot, because they don't exist.
I like that ad. If you can find a better deal, buy it. Yeah. Don't call us and tell us about it. Just buy it.
It's only got 232,000 miles on it, and it's just about as nice a 2004 truck as you'll ever find. We're going to have a great price on it. We're going to have a low reserve.
No reserve.
No reserve.
The first time.
First time.
Hopefully the only time, but you never know with eBay.
We might as well clear this up so people won't be calling me and sending nasty emails. When we sell a truck no reserve, folks, we assume someone's going to buy it. But lately, the last 2 or 3 years on the internet, it's real touch and go. About 60% of the time, we wind up with deadbeat bidders. And so rather than redo it all, we'll run it the next time. If we get a deadbeat bidder, we'll run it again, but we'll have a buy it now on it. So there's no need to send me nasty emails about blah, blah, blah. Email the person who didn't pay like you were supposed to. All that said, it's a great truck. You can see the way it stands up there, the way it looks. It's a 2004 Chevrolet Duramax, four-wheel drive. It's a 4x4, way to go, he dropped the phone.
Thanks. I called it.
But he called it. Z71, all the Z71 equipment, four-wheel drive, and you saw the interior, it's just immaculate. The leather's perfect, the headliner, everything about this truck is just the way it ought to be, and whoever buys it is A, going to get a bargain, and B, he's going to get a great truck, and you're going to be real happy with it. 2004 Chevrolet Duramax 2500 HD four-wheel drive, just about as nice as it comes. Thank you so much for watching our video. We appreciate that more than you can know. Look forward to visiting with you about the truck and seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about the truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. But before I do, just want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how this truck came in. One thing that tells you is it spent very little, if any, time off-road, because once they've been splashed around, had muddy water hit that hot engine, all these bare aluminum pieces, they get a patina that you just cannot rinse off. And this one doesn't have that. This is just how we got it in. You can see it's got AC Delco batteries, got a pair of them. That kind of tells me how it's been maintained, because most people, if they're cheapskates and not on top of their truck service, they're not going to spend the money on AC Delco batteries. But the main thing I want to show you is right here, you can see no blow-by. Now there's no smoke, which smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing, but there's no smoke, and you can see when I set the oil filler cap down, it doesn't blow off. If it were to blow off, that would mean it has blow-by. And what that is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but just a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. You know, you can see all the intake system, everything is stock. It doesn't want to have one of those janky cold air kits that's not really good on the motor or any of that. It's stock, which I like to find trucks that are stock. So anyway, we'll hop in and take you on a test drive. Okay, now we're in the truck. Before we get started, just want to show you a couple things. You can see here, it's got electric shift four-wheel drive. Hit the button, you can see it goes in and out. heated seats, memory seats, automatic headlights, fog lights, steering wheel controls. Believe it or not, I ain't played around with it. That is the average miles per gallon it's showing. Now, engine oil life 94%. Anyway, I don't know if it's really getting 19 miles per gallon, but it could be, because these do not have emissions like the newer ones. Nice Kenwood stereo, dual zone auto climate, got the tow haul mode on the transmission, got the steering wheel buttons for your little dash deal. The steering wheel itself too is nice. You can see the leather's not ripped or torn, the finish is in good shape, no problems there. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. And believe me, if you can't tell by it never fails, I start a video, my phone rings. I shouldn't talk about Dad's phone ringing, I guess. Anyway, you can see we're here in lovely South Jackson. But like I was starting to say, you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work, but rest assured, the truck itself has a great ride and drive, and when you're in it, it rides great. And one thing you can take away from all these potholes and everything else I'm driving over is that this truck is rattle-free, no thunks, no clunks, none of that. I'll tell you what, we're gonna put a new windshield in this truck. This thing has got that rock peck's a little too big for me. It'll come with a new windshield, so don't worry about that. Like I said, great ride and drive. You can see automatic dimming rearview mirror, got the compass and thermometer in it, got OnStar. This truck fires right up and runs perfect, hot or cold. There's no issues with that. And whether you buy from us or whomever, you know, Power Stroke diesel, you want to hear it run crank cold. Duramax, you want to hear it crank hot. If it's going to act up, it's going to act up when it's hot, not when it's cold. But this one doesn't act up at all, period, so it's good to go. The dash has none of the usual peeling that you would expect to see. The paint's nice on it. Got cup holders galore, power outlets all over the place. All that's in good shape. If you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I would not hesitate to hop in and drive this truck anywhere. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport here in Jackson, Mississippi at no extra charge during our regular business hours. We'll come back to our place, do all the paperwork, feedback and everything, make it a real smooth, simple transaction. So no issues with any of that. Or if you're like most of our customers, you're from the Northeast or the Midwest, and you're buying from us for two reasons. One, we got great deals, and two, we got rust-free trucks. So that being said, we understand not all of you have time to spend several days driving or flying in and then driving home. So with that being said, don't let the idea of having to ship the truck dissuade you from buying it. And if you look online at these online shipping quotes, don't let the prices scare you away, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off. The reason for that is most of these online places, they're not actual shippers. They're just brokers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out there on the road. They'll charge you hundreds of dollars and they'll call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for posting it on this one website that's not open to the public to find an actual shipper to ship it for you. Well, we paid all the fees and listing fees, joining fees, posting fees, all that, so we can be on that website and basically offer our customers wholesale rates on shipping. So if you're interested, shoot me a text or an email with your zip code and the truck you're interested in, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on it, because we don't charge any kind of markup or deposit or any of that. Basically, you just pay us for the truck itself, and we'll post it on there. We'll find somebody to ship it for you, and we'll do all the arrangements. And when they drop it off, you pay them for the shipping. And It's a simple deal. We don't actually ship it. We just find somebody. So the average is 3 to 5 days from the time we post one to get it done. Sometimes we've had them picked up the same day. Sometimes it can take a little longer if you're off the beaten path. So it's not something we have any control over. We just post it and wait till we hear from a shipper. But you know, we make sure they have a good rating and everything, and we do all the legwork on it at no extra charge. Although even if you don't buy from us, we'll do it for $50 and you'll still save money. But we'd rather you just buy from us and we'll do it for free. So if you're interested, like I said, shoot me a text or an email. I'll get you a good ballpark figure. And if you're anywhere near Atlanta or Dallas or Houston or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, we can get you a real good deal on the shipping. So like I said, just contact me and we'll let you know pretty much what you're gonna have to pay. If you have any questions about this truck, call me. Like I said, man, it runs and drives great. And the good thing about these Duramaxes is you keep them serviced and they can just run practically forever. We've had them with 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 miles. It all comes down to maintenance. You keep this serviced, change the oil and the fuel filters on schedule, and treat it right, and it can just go and go. So like I said, if you're interested, let me know. You can see we got 2 or 3 keys, several key fobs, got a bunch of keys to it. Usually we just have one, but it's got the extended reach on the sun visors, heated, both front seats are heated. You can either heat just the back or the back and the bottom, which is nice. All the fluids are topped off where they should be. Didn't have to put any in them, which is good. One thing I want to show you before we go, you can see the dash here. Just trying to wait till I got a better shot out of the sun, but anyway, you can see got good oil pressure. I always check a Duramax for oil pressure when it's hot, see if it's gotten low. This was not the problem there. All the gauges are working, and there's no warning lights lit, no engine lights or brake lights or airbag lights or any kind of lights, service lights. And I like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, just so you can see that for yourself, because you know it's easy to hook your scanner up, take a picture, kill the lights, take a picture of the dash and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you start driving, that light's going to come right back on. So that's why I show the dash after I've been driving a little while, so you can see for yourself that there really are no lights lit on this vehicle. So once again, my name's Dan Dale, 601-376-9869. Give me a call if you have any questions. Anytime between 10 and 6, call me. You can text me 24/7, I don't care. Any questions you may have beyond that, we appreciate you watching the video, hearing everything we've got to say about this truck, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks.